Hello everybody, welcome to World Peace Pro Wrestling Season 5. Tonight is the 5th event in the WPPW calendar, Grizzled, a highbrow evening of death match wrestling. Very excited to share tonight's card with you, but first let's recap a little. We're coming off of the Night Terror tournament, which ended in a final match between WPPW veterans Tom Nakano and Taiji Ishimori. Nakano took the victory and booked herself a spot in the last dance for the Grand Championship, which means, as per Night Terror rules, Taiji Ishimori is now earmarked for retirement at the end of this season. Looking at our overall Season 5 standings coming into tonight, we see that there is a close race between the Bear, Bull Nakano, and not to be confused with Tom Nakano, we have two Nakanos somehow in this 24-person roster. We have a close race between the Bear, Bull Nakano, and Joe Exotic. Lots of season left. I'm sure we'll see some movement between now and Signature Tradition. Tonight's card is chock full of intrigue. The big story coming into Grizzled, the market's momentum is sitting at a -7. Momentum, of course, goes up and down with wins and losses, and a stable whose momentum dips to -10 will enter crisis mode, and that will have serious repercussions for all involved. There is a real chance of that happening tonight, as the market is facing an absolute gauntlet of tough matchups, including the leader of Dog Vision, Joe Exotic, comes for the market's struggling rookie Nyla Rose. Bam Bam Bigelow versus founding market member Hiroyoshi Tenzan for the Abbotsford Championship. Dog Vision vet Dragon Rojo Jr. versus the market's Randy Savage for the prestigious Cream of the Crop title. Natsuko Tora versus the market's The Bear for the Delta Port Championship. And in our main event, the crown jewel of the KoKo Xpress stable, Bull Nakano, challenges the leader of the market, Warren Buffett, for the Port Alberni Heavyweight Championship. But first, starting us off tonight, Buddy Rogers continues to hunt for his first World Peace Pro Wrestling win. His momentum is sitting at a -3 at the moment, which is not good. Any independent wrestler whose momentum reaches a -5 will be forced to put his career on the line, which would be a real shame. Rogers has been very fun to watch. Tonight, he will attempt to correct course with a victory over enhancement talent Burt Fink, who is making his Season 5 debut. Now, a reminder that you can watch the match in its entirety and without commentary by finding the link in the description below. Otherwise, you're about to experience an extremely abridged version in 3, 2, 1. Buddy Rogers picks up his first WPPW victory in 15 minutes, 45 seconds by a figure 4 leg lock. Another superb performance garners an 85% rating. Hell yeah, buddy. One for the history books. We move from Buddy Rogers' yin to Tom Nakano's yang. Nakano's coming off of winning the Night Terror tournament, and her momentum sits at a solid 4. As an independent wrestler, if she hits a positive 5, she'll fight for a chance at starting her own stable at the next event. Standing in her way, also making his Season 5 debut, fan fave, Mr. USSR, the recently blue-bearded enhancement talent, Boris Antonov. Boris goes full Crimson Mask, but is unable to beat Nakano, who picks up the victory in 14 minutes, 52 seconds via Blade Kick. Only a 76% rating. Wow. Pundits are, they're harsh today. This, of course, means that the next event, Tom Nakano will challenge a wrestler of her choosing, and if she wins, they will join forces to establish a brand new stable. Who will she challenge? Check out Knuckleberry Jam Season 5 to find out. Our third match of the evening, Joe Exotic will attempt to kick the market while they are down by preying on their struggling rookie Nyla Rose. Coming into this match, the market's momentum sits at -7. Joe Exotic just wrecks Nyla Rose in just under 7 minutes for a 55% match rating. Ouchie mama. That is the kind of rating you get when the audience is uncomfortable with the level of dominance shown by one of the performers. Next up, Bam Bam Bigelow, who blames the market for his recent financial troubles, will take on Hiroyoshi Tenzan for the Abbotsford title. After the loss by Nyla Rose, the market's momentum sits at a very dangerous -8. Tenzan does something terrible to Bam Bam Bigelow. Bigelow officially suffers an injury after Tenzan just cranked on his neck like that. Not a good situation at all. Match ends at 14 minutes 36 seconds by Anaconda Vice. Let's check in on Bam Bam. That is his first injury of the season, so he will be healthy in time for his next match. Hopefully he can remain injury-free for the rest of the season. Our next match is World Peace Pro veteran Dragon Rojo Jr. taking on our Season 4 Grand Champion Randy Savage for the prestigious Cream of the Crop title. The win by Tenzan earlier has boosted the market's momentum back to a -7. Boosted to -7 is a weird thing to say. They're not in a good place. I mean, I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Shocking outcome, an anemic finish, 11 minutes, 22 seconds, and a 73% rate. No, we cannot reward that with a 73. I'm making a commissioner's call here. I'm dropping that to a 40%. That is what they deserve for that finish. Boo. Anyways, that loss by Savage will push the market down a step to -8. And Dragon Rojo Jr. is your new Cream of the Crop champion? I'm speechless. Our sixth match of the evening will see ACH challenge Kongo Kong for the historic Squamish Chief title. Squamish Chief was established way back in Season 1. Its inaugural winner, ACH himself. He successfully defended the title against Tom Nakano at Hello Mother Season 1 before losing it to William Regal. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. At Best of the Super Losers. Regal would in turn drop the title to Taiji Ishimori at Big Top Season 2. Ishimori wouldn't defend the title for a whole season until Big Top Season 3, where he would successfully foil Warren Buffett. Eventually, Ishimori would lose the Chief to Kongo Kong at Grizzled Season 3. Kong would then go on an epic run with successful defenses against Bam Bam Bigelow, Natsuko Tora, El Ligero, and a returning Taiji Ishimori. This will be Kong's sixth defense of the Squamish Chief. The match between Kong and Bigelow is especially fun. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out. Let's see what ACH can do. Kongo Kong retains in 10 minutes 16 seconds via the rarely seen uproot German. Pundits give it a 72%. I'd say that was generous. Decent effort from both competitors, but nothing great homeboat, in my humble opinion. Up next, the assault on the market continues with Natsuko Tora taking on the Bear. Tora has been much improved lately, but the Bear is a force of nature. Right now, the market is at a -8, so if the Bear can win this match, it will be mathematically impossible for the market to enter crisis mode tonight. If she loses, they are going to be in a very, very difficult situation. Wow, what a dominant performance from the Bear. She was not messing around. She demonstrates why she is the Season 5 top-ranked wrestler. Man, Tora could barely get any offense in. Bear takes it in just 7 minutes, 21 seconds with the Romero chinlock. Very rare, very spectacular finishing maneuver from the Bear. It's like she was toying with her opponent. That win will push the market back to -7, meaning that they will have survived crisis at least for tonight. We're going to have to see what happens with Warren Buffett's match in the main event to see how they finish Grizzled off. Our next match follows WPPW sophomore Io Shirai in her quest to bring the Image of Truth Championship back to the KoKo Xpress stable. It's not going to be easy, as the Image of Truth is currently held by Season 3 Grand Champion, Vancouver sports legend, and colossal brute, Bryant Big Country Reeves. Reeves has seemed surprisingly mortal recently, having just lost to Dragon Rojo Jr. in what was just an awesome match at Night Terror. Shirai might actually have a chance here. Wow, okay. Bryant Reeves annihilates Shirai in 8 minutes, 3 seconds. Brainbuster Lariat, 57%. He's not winning fans by a high work rate, that's for sure. It will be a while before Shirai can get another chance at that Image of Truth title, unfortunately for her. Our penultimate match this evening is our first WPPW Tag Championship match of the season. KoKo Xpress Forever. Cobra Moon and Kongo Kong will take on the current champs Ultimo Dragon and Taiji Ishimori. This is Kongo Kong's second match this evening. I wonder, will fatigue be a factor? Nah, it won't. It's not the way the game works, unfortunately. I just screwed up the booking. He probably shouldn't have fought against ACH earlier. I just wasn't paying close enough attention. Anyways, let's dive into the match. Cobra Moon and Kongo Kong are your new tag team champions in just 7 minutes and 6 seconds. It's the second shortest match of the evening. I think something must have happened to Ultimo Dragon in the opening throes of the match. When he's on the barbed wire being stomped by Cobra Moon, yeah, that doesn't seem very healthy. No formal injuries though, so that's good. This certainly doesn't help Ishimori's bid to fend off retirement. Okay, time for our main event. Bull Nakano challenges Warren Buffett for the Port Alberni Championship. Coming into this match, the market's momentum is back to where it all started at -7. Since Warren Buffett is the stable leader, his wins and losses have doubled the effect on his stable's momentum, meaning if he wins, the market's momentum will shift to -5 and they will have some additional breathing room. But if he loses, their momentum will move to the highly precarious -9 and put them just one loss away from falling into disarray. Bull Nakano pushes the stable to the brink, picking up the win in 10 minutes, 7 seconds by a German suplex with an 80% rating. Not only does that hurt the market, but if we check our standings, winning the Port Alberni title has moved Bull into a tie with the Bear for first place overall in the season rankings. Identical records. How does that happen? I've never seen that before. Our match of the evening goes to Buddy Rogers and Burt Fink. Well, this is great for Rogers, but absolutely massive for Burt Fink, who will get to book his own opponent at our next event. Speaking of, next up is Kentucky Knuckleberry Jam, my favorite title of all our events. Buddy Rogers and Burt Fink will get first and second dibs on opponents. We have a new cream of the crop champion. Tom Nakano attempts to recruit a member into a new stable. The market is teetering on the brink of crisis, and we have a tie between the Bear and Bull Nakano for first overall. Going to be a lot of fun. Exciting times ahead. Thanks so much for joining me. Make sure to subscribe if you're interested in following along. And as always, world peace.